Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to automatically send Google Docs file as attachment on WhatsApp for new Shopify customer. So basically this is the idea. If a person is going to register himself on my Shopify store, the same person will be getting a message from me on his WhatsApp number. Basically this WhatsApp message will contain the link of the Google Doc that is present in my Google Drive. Let me show you with an example. So basically all we have to do is we have this person called as Jim who is going to register to my Shopify store. So the first name is Jim, the last name is Morty, and this is the mobile number, and this is his email, and this is his password. So imagine this, I'm just going to register myself as Jim Moriarty, and let me just add this. Okay, so the person has been registered, so let me just add bicycles. Okay, and let me just click on next. Okay, so this is about bicycle. I think I have messed it up, and let me just click on submit. Okay, so the submission has been made by a guy called as Jim Morty. Now Jim Morty has been added as a Shopify customer. Now basically he will be getting a WhatsApp message from me, and this WhatsApp message will contain this particular file. So basically this is the file that I want to send him. This is about terms and condition. Okay, so this is the file, welcome. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just straight away taking you to the WhatsApp profile of Jim Morty, and let me just show you the message that he has received. Okay, so this is the message. Hello Jim, thanks for registering. Please go through this doc. And when he clicks on this doc, he will be straight away will be directed to this particular doc. So as you can see, this is the doc. Okay, terms and condition, definition and interpretation, on all those details. So basically this is the doc he has got after he has registered on my Shopify store. So now you are thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Shopify to WhatsApp? So basically here I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Shopify, Google Drive and WhatsApp. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is actually no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me just show you the process. Now basically before we begin the process, there are three things I have to tell you. First, we are using Chat API to send the WhatsApp message. There are other options like Gupshup. Second, Pabbly Connect doesn't own Chat API. Third, and the most important thing is Chat API is definitely not free. Okay, so in the new tab, all you have to do is just type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so basically we are going to create a new workflow to integrate Shopify, Google Drive and WhatsApp. So let me just add the workflow name as Shopify to Google Drive to WhatsApp. And let me just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Now basically the trigger window will be our Shopify. Okay, in the choose app we are mentioning it as Shopify because basically the trigger is when a new user register or when a new customer register. So let's mention the trigger event as new customer. Okay, so basically your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically an if statement. It asks a question, if this condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new customer registers to your Shopify store, that is basically a trigger event. Okay, so basically the gist is we are just trying to integrate Shopify to Pabbly Connect. So let me just straight away take you to my Shopify store. So this is my Shopify store, Shopify account, and all you have to do is at the left bottom you will find the option that is setting. Click on setting. Okay, so this is the settings page, and here you will find the option notifications. Click on notifications. Okay, so this is the notifications page. You must scroll down. Okay, and here you will find the option that is webhooks. Just click on create webhooks. So this is the window, and here we have to mention some events. For example, we have an event. By default it is showing it as cart creation. We have to change it as customer creation. Customer creation it is. The format will remain as JSON. Now we have to mention the URL. So basically this is your URL. You just copy the webhook URL and simply paste it here. Okay, easy. Now we have to change the webhook API version from unstable to the latest one, and let me just click on save. So it is showing the webhook has been successfully added. So basically this means we have integrated Shopify to Pabbly Connect. So how about we do some experiment? Before we do some experiment, so let me just check, is Public Connect capable of capturing the data? Yes, it is showing it is waiting for the data. Excellent. So let us do some experiments. So what we're going to do here is we are going to build a new customer. Okay. And let me just log out this from this current profile. And let me just create a new customer. Okay. Let me just click on create account. So these are the details. So we have a guy called as Joey. Okay. So the first name is Joey. The last name is Tribbiani. And these are the rest of the details. And let me just put in the mobile number. So this is the mobile number. Okay. And let me just remove this. Okay. And let me just add some password, a bunch of random numbers. Okay. And let me just click on create. Of course, I'm not a robot. Okay. So we have to enter all these details. So fire hydrant. So these are fire hydrants. Okay. And let me just click on verify. Let me just click on submit. Okay, so basically we have added ourselves as a new customer as Joey Tribbiani. Joey Tribbiani is our new customer. Now, since Public Connect is integrated with Shopify, let's have a look whether Public Connect has captured this detail or not. So let's have a look. Yes, we do have the details of Joey Tribbiani. So this is the email, joeytribbiani1236@gmail.com. The first name is Joey and the last name is Tribbiani. And this is of course the phone number. So basically on this phone number we will be sending the Google Docs. So let me introduce you to this Google Doc. So this is the Google Doc, and there is something I have to tell you. This Google Doc is present in Google Drive, in my Google Drive. So as you can see, this is the Google Doc that is present. Okay, so basically what we have to do is we actually have to make a shareable link of this particular doc. So that is why in the action window I'm going to use Google Drive, because this particular doc is present in my Google Drive, and we want to make sure that this file is a shareable one. And in the action event, how about we make it as share a file with anyone, this one, and let me just click on create. Now we have two choices: add new connection, choose existing one. Just click on connect with Google Drive. Now these are the series of Gmail accounts I have. Now this particular Google Docs is present in this drive, which is a part of my Gmail, this particular Gmail. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so now it is asking me to confirm my choice. Let me just press allow. Authorization complete. Excellent. Just press OK. So when you press OK, you will find a field called as file ID. And by default, it is already showing this particular doc, that is welcome. Now, when we expand this, these are all the files that is present in my Google Drive. We have a ton of files. Some of them are zip files, some of them are PNG files, some of them are JPG files, some of them are MP3, MP4. All the files that is present in my Google Drive is shown in this Dropbox. Now, basically, we have to select one particular file, that is this one. We want to share this particular file, that is welcome. So we have selected it. So when we click on save and send test request, it will make sure that this file will have a shareable link. Okay, so let me just show you. So it is showing the ID anyone with a link. Excellent. Let me just scroll down. So we have a ton of options. We can share it as RTF. We can send it as OpenDoc. We can send it as HTML. We can send it as PDF. We can send it as EPUB plus zip. We can send it as zip. We can send it as open XML format. So actually I'm planning to send this as an open XML format. So basically I'm going to share this particular link on Chat API. Okay, so that's the idea. And of course we do have the plain text. Okay, now these are basically the series of types of file that you can share on WhatsApp or maybe Gmail or any other messaging application. So out of all these, I'm just going to use this particular format, OpenXML. Okay, so how do we send this data to WhatsApp? It's actually pretty easy. You introduce Chat API in the next action window. So I'm just going to click on this plus button, and in the choose app, let me add Chat API. Now, if you may remember, Chat API is definitely not free, and Public Connect doesn't own Chat API. Remember this. And in the action event, how about we make it as send a link? Click this, and let me just click on connect. Now we have to enter the API URL as well as the token. So this is how you get the API URL as well as the token. You go to your Chat API account. Okay, so at present my phone is not connected. Just ignore that. Okay, I will connect my phone in a matter of minutes. So all you have to do is just to copy your API URL, okay, and just paste it here. Then you have to enter the token. So this is the token. I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and I'm going to paste it here. And let me just click on save. So when you click on save, we will have a set of fields in front of you. The purpose of these fields is very simple. We are going to compose a message in Chat API to be sent as a WhatsApp message from the data that we have collected from Shopify and Google Drive via Public Connect. Now we have the first field, that is contact/group. Now we want to send the message to a particular person. In our case, the particular person is the customer who has registered himself on my Shopify store. So that is why we are not going to deal with the group. We are just going to ignore this field. Okay, now we have to enter the phone number. So basically this is how you enter the phone number. You just click on the field and you have two choices here. The first accordion deals with Shopify. You click on the first accordion and here you have the phone number and you have mapped it. Now what Chat API requires a particular format, and this phone number is Indian phone number, and that is why I'm going to mention the Indian standard. Okay, that is 91. So this is the standard, that 91. Now if you are from US, you must use your own country code. Okay, so then we have the body. So this is how you map the body. You go to the second accordion, you click this, and as you may remember, I was planning to send the XML format. This is the one. Okay, open XML format, and we have mapped it. Now we have to enter the base64 encoding. We don't really have to do anything. All you have to do is just copy this code and paste it here. Easy. Okay, then we have to enter the title. So basically this is how you enter the title. So the title is basically something like this: hello Joey. Okay, in front of Joey, hello Joey, thanks for registering. Please follow the terms and condition doc below. Okay, so we don't have to enter any description. All you have to do is just click on save and send test request to send this message. So let me do that. Okay, so it is showing the message has been sent. So let's have a look. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you the screenshot of the message that Joey has received. So this is the message that Joey has received. Now, before you leave, since the integration is complete, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So here I'm just going to minimize this action window, and I'm going to minimize this action window, and I'm going to minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Shopify to Public Connect, and then you have integrated Public Connect to Google Drive. And then of course you have integrated Chat API to send the WhatsApp message. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Shopify and WhatsApp. Excellent.